Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome into another daily read. We're going to talk about Monday or thereabout. Right off the bat, I'm getting the energy of this Monday period being very tranquil, all right, or at least for the most part, and quite productive. The sense of you wanting to buckle down and get things out of the way or get things done, gain progress and progression otherwise. A sense of you waking up on the right side of the bed, but maybe a little bit groggy, a little bit out of it, and therefore needing to do what you know works best for you, shake it off, get yourself a bit more awake, alive, and ready to tackle what this Monday is meant to be for you individually. And I feel like there's a bit of a peaceful glow up. I want you to notice, I'll show just one card to give you an example. I had this very peaceful stone here, crystal, right on top of where the sun is. And you can see how that's giving a very tranquil, glow up sort of imagery and energy for us. And so I feel there's something about that for you throughout this day. So don't be surprised when your glow is being enhanced throughout this Monday, and it may be as well something for some drawn to the reading where it's been increasing recently, even if it's been very little by little, over time. But let's pull some, what deck is this? The Sacred Destiny Oracle, and then we'll move on to the Light Seers Tarot. For my amazing souls, my beautiful souls for Monday. Okay, healing chaos, protection. I'm getting this is very past energy, all right? You might find there's a little bit of bad energy, whether it's spiritual and or in your midst. It could be energetically connected to you at a distance. But it feels for the most part, this is you needing to heal from past energy experiences, workload from the previous week, maybe the weekend, like myself. It could be more so this speaking upon the ending period part of Monday, where you work a typical 9 to 5 job or have a lot going on throughout the day and whatnot, the morning period, and then at night, the evening, even you have to, or the evening in general, rather, you have to heal from it. But let's put that back. Protection, fulfillment, voyage, and miracles. For some, this is again quite continued in you're experiencing increase in regards to this. But I feel you need to be reminded of how protected you truly are when it comes to forces that feel the desire I'm getting, maybe even the need to go to that extent to work against you. I can relate fully, but I feel as if this, for some, is going to be one, if not a couple different people within your physical reality, even if they're not, within your physical situation throughout this Monday. They could be, in the near future, the past. Sorry, as I just kind of space out a bit in the midst of that. But you might find your protection is very much pointed out and supports you greatly in a moment of feeling a little bit distant out of it, disconnected is what I'm getting. And I do love that we have sort of lightning imagery at the top of the tree. And when we think about the spiritual meaning of a tree, that talks about spiritual replenishment. And so this day does involve at least some of that, as I do feel if there's, again, one, if not two different entities or energies otherwise in either realm, and it could be both realms trying to work against you, hurt you is what I'm getting, you're protected. There's no need to worry, all right? This isn't the past is what I'm getting, but it's going to be a Monday full of levels of fulfillment. You will be feeling more fulfilled than recently. If you stutter on your words, it's a spiritual messing with moment and or someone else's energy in your midst is affecting you negatively. But it feels like for the most part, again, you're in this beautiful, peaceful, maybe even grounded, hardworking, productive energy. I'm hearing the word balanced. I feel like you're going to be reaping some rewards, seeing some rewards is what I almost just said in regards to your hard work from the past and currently. It does feel like you need to think for a hot second in a very productive and simplistic way about how to see something do better in the near future, right? Whether it's your business, a project, through your job, it could be in regards to relationship connection improvement, you know what I mean? And they're saying, obviously, don't overdo it with this process and let it work against you and get you down, but there's something that you know you could be or may realize that you could be doing more so within your control on your end in order to make some situation increase in benefits, productivity, let's just say an increase of abundance in maybe more than one form. But the Miracles card, I love this. I feel like it's a day where you are experiencing certain miraculous moments, levels of increase coming in. They're saying, let's think about the abundance, the miracles, the completion even from the past that you experienced and created for yourself in your world. And how is that supporting you now? And what does that do for you in the near future? How does that speak upon how you're going to tackle this and that of importance, create this and that of importance, and even remove this and that from your world moving forward? I know it's quite vague and general, but it is what it is. The rainbows in that imagery definitely are giving me two different levels of happiness coming to the surface. They're saying, for the most part, if we look at the lighter rainbow here, it's that tranquil, peaceful, grounded, maybe even detached kind of happy energy that you're embodying and is increasing. And at very rare moments, you're going to be experiencing these little energy spurts, okay? Little moments of expressing yourself, feeling more connected. I'm not saying you will be feeling completely disconnected 24/7 in this energy, but they're saying this may feel more colorful, but this is still colorful. Does that make sense? But these little energy spurts and moments of expressing yourself, it's just happiness in a different form. And they're saying it's nice to have a good balance of which throughout this day, and that definitely speaks upon how beneficial it will be for you to have a balance of which, if you were to take a step back along your path moving forward in general. But I'm going to put this one back, and we're going to move on to the Light Seers Tarot. It's almost 8 minutes of just those three cards, but we're moving on to the Four of Wands and the Ten of Cups. All right. So I'm hearing music to your ears. You're going to be gaining at least one significant quality piece of news. I'm hearing the word positive, and I feel as if this may be an acceptance, a letter of importance, an email of importance. It could be spiritual confirmation or guidance, clarification may come through. But for some drawn to the reading, there's more than one, and you need to write these things down, okay? Especially if it's not just one message, you know? But I do feel as if, and it of course depends on how that comes through, what form it is. If it's an email, it'll be there. But I do sense that this is a day where music is essential. It's being put to use, being utilized to your advantage, and maybe in more than one way. But it's also a day where I feel things are more so being put together due to your action, your efforts, your motivation being put to use, and being very, hearing due diligent, very responsible, mature. And maybe not having a ton of time outside of this Monday or timely matters, timely tasks at hand, leaving you feeling this is a very important day to make sure this, and that gets done, period. But they're saying just make sure you don't stress over it. But I do also feel like there is a sense of you feeling a little bit closer to a wish fulfillment, a happily ever after. Somebody it's in regards to an existing connection or a new one. And so that may be part of the positive news coming through for you. Okay, somebody is going to be hearing from a loved one that they don't expect to, even if you hear from them often. And that's going to make you happy and even give you a sense of ease and comfort within your energy field. But yeah, it feels like it's a day where things are falling into place more than ever as a sense of some structure is working to your advantage. All right. They want you to more so dance with life in the midst of this productive, tranquil, happy day. All right. So I hope this was truly helpful. I'm sending you a ton of love and light.